Dodger Stadium on a Thursday night. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Arenado and Gonzalez lead their teams. Next. Will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, his whip is above league average. Been dependable, but does run into some trouble. So we'll see how he fares in this one.
DJ LeMahieu heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the night is over for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:10 p.m. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And they've got the division title in their back pocket already. Now it's just a matter of playing for the seeding and maybe getting a few of your guys a day off or two before the real fun begins.
Woods ready. Here's the 0-2. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number 1. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, this team runs pretty well. They drive the ball into the gap pretty well. And as long as they keep avoiding the double play ball and let the game come to them and just drive in runs when they get the opportunities, they're going to be just fine.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season.
Well, he's been having a pretty good year, but he's been slumping just a little bit at the plate recently. We got to see if he's going to pick it up in this game.
And that misses inside 1-0. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One 0 pitch is a sinker, swung on and missed 1-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
I think Lawrence is pretty consistent and respected for his strike zone. He doesn't seem to miss many pitches too often.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
1 out, nobody on. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Just underway here in Southern California. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2. And with that, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about one of the best arms in all of baseball, Josh Reddick absolutely possesses one of them. You just don't run on Reddick. We'll see if anybody tries in this one.
Nolan Arenado will stand in, and he enters play with the 6th highest home run total in the National League.
Well, and that's exactly what you want from your corner infielders. You got to love having those big boys down the lines that drive the ball out of the yard.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
2 out, nobody on. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
The 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Tyler Matzik, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, he's got close to 200 innings this year. He's been very dependable, thrown deep into a lot of ball games. He's looking to do the same in this one.
Chase Utley comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Dodgers, second baseman, Chase Utley.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Gonzalez coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, good start so far for the home guys. 1-2-3 top half, followed by a leadoff single here to start things off in the bottom half.
Andre Ethier will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
Well, he's been hitting really well over his last 10 games or so, and he's someone to watch out for in this one.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and Now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Wow, tough play.
Batting third, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
I'll tell you what, my man gets some altitude on this dive. Go ahead and stop it right about there. Look how high he is. That's what you call selling out.
Corey Seager will dig in now, knowing he'll need to turn it on here down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that batting title.
Here's a guy who's in the conversation for batting title, and over his last 10 games, he's hit over .330.
First offering on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Steve, what's the key for him here tonight?
I think you really have to focus on what the pitcher's going to give you. If he's going to pitch you away, you got to go the other way. That way you can string together a few hits to put up some crooked numbers in this game.
Adrian Gonzalez will dig in now, knowing he'll need to turn it on here down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that batting title.
He's had a great season, third in the league in average, and there's a possibility of winning that batting title.
And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
One and one, here it is. To first. A stab, and he's got it. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
One left for L.A. After one, no score. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
Standing in now, number 27. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 13 home runs and 34 driven in. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Wood gets the sign. Looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
A lot of people wonder how to throw a knuckle curve, but you'll see it here. It's a little tough to see, but that index finger really gets tucked back into the seam of the baseball, and that's what gives it the rotation and movement.
Into the box now, Ben Paulson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 15 long balls and 60 runs batted in. No score here as we play inning number 2. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Yasmani Grandal is set to stand in, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a hit in recent action. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Josh Reddick will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Well, now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, we have an opportunity to watch Nolan Arenado in this one, who's really come a long way since first breaking into the league. Remember, in 2015, he won the Gold Glove Award at third base. He also put together a stellar offensive year. Really one of the best all-around players in all of baseball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jock Peterson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bottom of the second here with no score. High in the air and deep to left center field. Blackmon going back, still going back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Well, if this is a day game, this is a home run. You know, a night game, much different story here. This place just doesn't have the same kind of carry to it under the lights, and this winds up being a long out to the warning track.
Howie Kendrick will stand in now, and you can see the splits on your screen. He's been exceptionally good against left-handed pitching to this point. First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. Gloved by Arenado. Over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Ryan Rayburn will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Wood has his target. Here it is on 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here. But if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Nick Hundley will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Yeah, he's swung the bat extremely well in these recent games, and that average just continues to rise.
Runner goes for second. Hit to short. 1 away.
Well, not exactly what he wanted to do right here, I'm sure, but with the runner moving, no shot at second base to get him, so they're going to move a guy into scoring position here with just 1 away.
Into the box, Tyler Matzik. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ethier comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Alex Wood takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Alex Wood.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And one gone now in the Dodger third.
Now batting the second baseman, Chase Utley.
Back to the top of the order now, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hundley has a play. 2 gone.
Hey, if you came here to see offense in this ballgame, sit back and relax just a little bit. Both of these pitchers are absolutely dueling it out right now.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in now is the left fielder, Andre Ethier. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Just missing here, 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Rayburn is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Charlie Blackmon is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Wood into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
The windup and the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Let's check this out again. This is in show motion, and you'll see how he shows bunt late. He's got his head right on the baseball. You're watching it all the way under the barrel of the bat. That's as good a form as you're going to see.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw, short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
The best way a pitcher can slow down the running game is vary his moves. Hold the ball, throw to first, show your best move to first, or slide step. The guy tried to steal on a slide step right there. The chances are you're going to be out, and they nabbed him.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the fourth. So those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Hendricks got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Rockies are down quietly. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Corey Seager will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And this is low, ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Hot shot to third. Arenado's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting number 23. First baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Adrian Gonzalez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Gets dirty and gloves it. It's in time.
Oh, love it.
The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Number 27 stands in.
Leading out for Colorado, shortstop, number 27.
Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Yeah, still a little late with that swing. He's got to get going a little sooner.
Hit to first. Gonzalez has got it. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Settling in now, Ben Paulson. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Well, it's business as usual for them. They lead the National League in that department, and it's always nice to know that whoever steps on the bump for you, you're going to have a chance to win. A lot of teams are envious of that stat, and these pitchers, they deserve a lot of credit for what they've accomplished so far.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
One and two, here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Halfway home, still no score. Josh Reddick comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set now.
Into the box, Jock Peterson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Matzik gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Swung on, missed. 2-1. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And you start to wonder if anyone's going to get on base against him again. That's 10 straight now. He's retired.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in the third baseman, Howie Kendrick. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Nick Hundley will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the 6th.
Nick Hundley.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is past Adrian down the line, a fair ball.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
The pitcher, Tyler Matzik, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Wood sets. First pitch on the way. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here.
Yeah, you want to put this down to the right side, force that first baseman to field it, but that ball is bunted just way too hard. So that's a good decision defensively to go ahead and take the force at second.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
And you get the sense now that they're getting closer and closer to breaking through here. And that'll make it first and third now, and they've got a good chance here to break that string of zeros.
Charlie Blackmon will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
And here's where the Rockies need to cash in with that one key hit they've been missing.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time. It sailed a bit on him there, and that moves two men into scoring position now with only one gone.
Just a straight steal here of second base. Good throw might have had him, but you see it just sail a bit there, and nice play to pull it in, or that runner on third could have walked home.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run. And more than that, it gets you the lead in this game. So you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners are at second and third with one down. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. Chopped at the plate, but that one rolls foul.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
High in the air into shallow left center. On the move is Peterson. And that's the second out of the inning. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
It just didn't get enough of that one to get that run home. So that's probably a wise decision to hold it third.
Nolan Arenado will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
Carlos Gonzalez steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
Settling under it is Ethier, and he makes the catch to retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Yasiel Puig is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Yasiel Puig.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Puig will take a big turn and head for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Oh, and a great way to kick off the inning here. That's going to get the go-ahead run to second base with that double. And you know, even though it's still the 6th, you'd love to find a way to grab that lead right now and hopefully just let your bullpen take it home from here.
Chase Utley will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. For Puig, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. No one out with a runner at second. Chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Fought off at the plate, and will do it again. A runner at second, nobody out. To short. Scooped up. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Boy, they blew this opportunity here. It's a tie game. You've got a runner at second, nobody out. The only thing you're doing as a hitter right now, get the guy to third base. I mean, this could be a huge mistake.
Andre Ethier will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Lifted the other way out to left center. Rayburn on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around third is Puig headed for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, he's been doing a really good job of working corner to corner, but this is one of the first pitches we've seen that kind of found the middle of the plate, and it's going to cost him a run as this will wind up being an RBI double.
Corey Seager will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. For Ethier, the double is his 8th of the season so far. Very softly hit to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Yeah, he's kind of pulling off this pitch a little here. Hits it off the end of the bat and nearly flips it over the third baseman's head. But a nice job here of recognizing that it's not hit all that hard and then getting up to pull it down.
And they'll go ahead and put Gonzalez aboard here as that's the 4th wide one.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Yasmani Grandal strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Hit down the third base line. Arenado has it over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Dodgers here on the Ethier double. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 1-0 LA. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Lewis Coleman is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 67, Lewis Coleman.
Number 27 will be the batter. 0 for 2 thus far.
Leading off for the Rockies, shortstop, number 27.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
The 0-2 home. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, getting that first out is always critical in a 1-run ball game, and they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Paulson.
Ben Paulson will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Ryan Rayburn stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
In now, Nick Hundley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 10 doubles for him on the season. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looking to keep the shutout intact. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. Dodgers lead this one 1-0. Josh Reddick will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lifted the other way to left center. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Reddick around the bag at first, heading for second now. And he's kicked off the home 7th with a leadoff double.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Jock Peterson takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Now they will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced to stay put.
The key here is to never panic after you clank one. Go get it, pick it up, throw the guy out.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Lewis Holman.
Justin Turner will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Turner.
Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Oh, he serves this one out into right field, and it's going to fall in, a base hit.
Well, this is not exactly the most convincing swing you're going to see, but this is a results-oriented game. He manages to take the ball the other way and make his way aboard.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Chad Qualls will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Number 50, Chad Qualls. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Back to the mound and off his leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Well, you know all the infielders are trying to try and knock a ball down in that RBI situation. But here on the mound, I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. By the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from scoring.
At the plate is Andre Ethier, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. LA's on top, 2-0. Adam Liberator will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Adam Liberator.
Gerardo Parra will stand in now, as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Gerardo Parra.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Yep, you saw his numbers there just a moment ago, and he's got that ERA and the low 2s coming into play, and he continues to pitch effectively as he retires the first man to greet him here.
DJ LeMahieu digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least one across before the ninth.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And if you get him to look at strike one, why not go back to that same pitch in the same part of the strike zone, and they catch him looking again.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're still down. It's 2-0. Corey Seager will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Walls is ready. Here it comes. To short, hit hard. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Very brisk pace to the ballgame thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Adrian Gonzalez steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here.
And they're probably going to walk him here again, because if you're going to get beat, it's going to have to be by anybody but him.
And that's in there for strike 1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
The 0-1. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Hit sharply toward the right side. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. 9th inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 2-0. Back in the entertainment capital of the world with baseball on the show. Thanks for joining us as we're set for what remains in this one. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Kenley Jansen.
Nolan Arenado will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play.
There you see him, Matt. Third in the National League at the moment in that category. So he's made it really tough on the opposition out of the bullpen. Manager loves giving him the ball in tight games, so we'll see if he can add to his total right here.
Jansen comes set. First pitch on its way. Carlos Gonzalez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, one man out. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now.
Well, it's becoming pretty clear that that's how they want to attack him. Run that cutter in on his hands, hopefully get him to hit something down on the label.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Standing in now, number 27, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
Here it comes on 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Colorado. Good night.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you. And he came on to slam the door shut.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 2-0. Good night from Los Angeles.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rockies, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 24 minutes. A reminder that post-game bus service on Metro bus routes 2, 3, and 4 is available.